Hi, I'm Professor C, and today you're in one of my sessions of Math Made Easy. Today, we're going to work with operations with scientific notations. So therefore, we're going to learn how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide numbers that are in scientific notation. Really, really simple. Check this out. So we're going to start with addition. Okay, I have 7.38 times 10 to the fifth and 2.87 times 10 to the third. One of the things I want you guys to do is to change both of the numbers, or rather rewrite the numbers in standard form. So this first number should look like this. My exponent of 5 tells me to move my decimal place 5 places to the right. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those empty places or placeholders, I want to put zeros in. So the first step is to rewrite in standard form. Okay. The second number, I'm going to rewrite it as well in standard form. Again, my exponent tells me where and how many places to move my decimal place. So the positive 3 tells me to move 3 places to the right. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. And again, I only have one placeholder. So I put a 0 there. Step 2 is to actually do the operation. So let's go ahead and add these two numbers. It's very important that you line up your numbers based on their place value. Zero minus 0, 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 7, 7, 0 plus 8 is 8, 8 and 2 is 10, 3 plus 1 is 4, and I have a 7. Now I have a really large number, 740,870. Remember, numbers in scientific notation must be between the numbers 1 and 9.9 as far as the coefficient is involved. So let's rewrite this number back into scientific notation. So the next step is to rewrite in scientific notation. Okay, so I take my number and I want to move the place value so I can have a number between 1 and 10. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This number in scientific notation is 7.4087. This last 0 is simply a placeholder. All we use it to do was to count how many places we have, but in scientific notation, trailing zeros are not necessary. And I counted 5 places, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my final answer is 7.4087 times 10 to the 5th power. The next thing I want to show you guys is how to do subtraction. So here's an example of two numbers being subtracted. So let's say first I have 6.3 times 10 to the 5th power, and I wanted to subtract it from 8.9 times 10 to the 4th power. Okay? The same steps apply to subtraction as they did in addition. The main difference is now we're trying to subtract the numbers. So first, rewrite your numbers in standard form. This 5 tells me to move how many places? 5 places. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, in those empty places, I want to put my placeholders. And this number, 8.9, I want to move it 4 places. Okay. Now the next step, of course, is to now do the operation, subtraction. And again, I want to make sure I'm lining up my numbers based on their place value. So 0 minus 0, 0 minus 0, 0 minus 0, 0 minus 9. Can I do that? No, I can't. I must regroup or borrow from the next highest place value. So 10 minus 9 is 1. And I must do the same thing here. Can I subtract 8 from 2? No, I can't. I have to regroup. So that 6 becomes a 5, that 2 becomes a 12, and now 12 minus 8 is 4. And again, 5 minus 0, 5. As you can see, this is 541,000. So let's check this out. Let's rewrite it back into scientific notation. So I'll rewrite my number so I can count how many decimal places I need to have in my final answer. So if I start at my decimal place here, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. So my answer will be 5.41. Remember, these are trailing zeros. They're not necessary in my answer. Times 10 to the 5th power. Okay. So what you have just seen, first we taught you guys how to add. Now we're doing subtraction. These two numbers being subtracted, these are the steps. And you should have your final answer written back into scientific notation.